Cammy, don't worry. I'll get a scoops to you on the other side. Don't worry. VIP access over there. Yep. Yes, sir. I mean, do you not saw what happened when I first streamed? I was muted. I didn't say shit. It was Cammy is also what Cammy was saying like, damn, don't I'm looking good, that's me. Ow. Also, just me that can't hear anything. I swear everything's muted. What I do? Oh good, oh good. And currently, I'm organizing all my clothes and taking pics. I'm going to add them into the wardrobe app on my phone and for easier way to style outfits together. I've been on it for 2 hours. Taking a break because my arms low key be tired. LVO. There you go. Peak knowledge. Good. You need them. No, I like how Cammy was just like she saw focus mode and ignored focus mode. At this point, even if I did move to where Cammy was and we did date it, it probably go well. But it depends on how long we'll stay there. What? You do realize there's this take shirt off, but in challenge points, right? You know I'm not afraid of that, right? Twitch is just don't know how to behave themselves. Yep, it's the most NSW. Why do you think I'm here? Why do you think I'm here? Why you here? I've been trying to tell people that y'all need to move your ass up across so y'all can make the car more popular, but y'all don't want to do that because you don't want to do NSW. Exactly. You don't and you don't no, and you don't have to because I know how y'all how y'all are. Okay, hold up. But yeah, I wanted to pop in and say what's up before going back to organizing the rest of my clothes. LOL. I think I'm at the last stretch, so I can't stop now. I'll take care. Bye, Cammy. Have a good lurk. Don't stop me now. My good time. Yeah, that's that Cammy speaking. It's pure Cammy. I'm in this weird mode where it is an ancient dragon. What do other dragons look like? Oh, God. Hey, you know what's funny though? You know what's funny though? These glasses are branded by dragons. Like, look, yeah. So these glasses are branded by dragons. So I'm going like, I know my. Oh God. I mean, I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings when I say I don't believe in the Chinese zodiac shit. Not gonna lie, but it just like no, I believe in no, I believe in the fortune telling. I just don't like when people say like, "Oh, you're not this or that." Well, like, who the fuck cares? And also, Scorpios are Scorpios are definitely not as what you think they are. They're not like devious manipulators that want to do it for their own good. And just like if I was a Scorpio, I'll be the nicest Scorpio you ever seen. Why? But I just imagine transfer into a dog. And I'm going like, Raven has something to do with this. Oh, well, damn. Mm. The fact that they're just into traditional, but they brought to life in digital is crazy. I said the fact that I brought this like to life in digital, and the fact that they just need traditional is crazy. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. I drew this in traditional, and then color it in digital. I did the thing. Ron's chat was interesting because yeah, because like there were some topics that were being said, and I'm just like, it's all yeah, it's all good. No, it because like Ron had this we had I had this one question for Ron saying like hey Ron, what thing holds more weight, traditional or digital? And he was trying to be specific about it. He said digital for me because you always see digital, but no, zero zero from Chaos's husband. He basically said I see more traditional as well because you and traditional because you feel like it feels like somebody's making with a soul. I'm saying like and Ron was like confused. Yeah, and Ron was confused because he was like, oh, so that's what you meant. What the freak? Like that's what he meant, but he meant it like a product thing and not a heart to heart thing. Mm-hmm. Yep. My problem is with this is that this thing is very rare. It is very rare because people don't get to see that a lot, and it's very rare to see it. And when they do it, they get cut off because people are jealous or envy of how much their skills can combine into one phase, into one figure. For example, when I was doing trad art the whole day, my whole life, and I want to do it on digital, I can see the difference between digital and trad art, and the fact that like the traditional show more promise. That's what happened. And it also it's weird for everybody to see that because they haven't seen me done in a while. But like when remember when Knuckles Hey, it's true, but also people do like seeing improvements. That's rare. That's a rare niche of it. People do like seeing improvements from its in traditional, but I get what you mean. The way you fucking said the way you fucking said that, I was like, oh, I'm a one man army. Yeah, get you, and I get why, but just like the reason why I didn't do comics that much because um I was a little bit stuck with the whole style thing. And back then, I didn't really have a style, but you saw the cohesiveness of different techniques, even though different same energy, even with the style that was evolving. Like it's easy, could easily, if I go back to my 2020, yeah, my style has changed over time. That was a big change after I did that. After I did that, yeah. Well, you also realize this that like when I was doing these comics, it took me over 3 months to get a whole 30 pages or 55 pages finished because of how long the comic was going. And even though I was, always improving alongside with the comics, that's why when you look at today's Opposite Soul World versus before Opposite Soul World, you see that there was a lot of changes in the theme. That's why things started to shift a bit because the story was shifting. The bottom line, the story was shifting no matter what. Everybody thought it was a fighting manga tournament like Ragnarok and shit. But after I changed it after I kind of revealed some more secrets about what the story's really about. That's what everybody going like, the fuck. And it wasn't like a bad thing. It's just that it threw everybody off so bad because people were asking like, where does he train, or where does Long train? Where's the story about? What's this about? And I had to explain that later than sooner. And even though like the first chapter was supposed to be your biggest chapter, you don't step to it. It kind of just felt like I was rushing it, and that's why I wanted to make it so many times because I was ready. I just wanted to stick to one style and not try to be like oh, this is gonna be the biggest thing in the world that's gonna change me. Cause I honestly didn't like how many styles I changed to that shit, and it made a drastic change in chapter six, volume six, where like Ojima and DeLong was met and realized that, oh yeah, he got his memory back, and that's what happened. That's what happened. And it's been hinted that his memory's been lost for a very long time, but it wasn't like obvious. It was like subtle, and that's why the characters reacted so oddly because they knew what happened to him, and that's why I'm kind of like starting it with the style I have, my traditional, because it feels like what I learned from my artificial style, which that's what I'm calling it, from my artificial style, is that it. The reason I call it altered style because like it feels like most of the styles that I had in there were fine until I start realizing that none of my characters didn't look the same back in 2020. They changed a lot, and even then they start changing even more. And that's why like when it comes to right now, like for example, we're doing Ashley's and Raven's revamps. That's going to be the staple. Like that's what's going to look like in the comic. I haven't even done me yet. But I haven't even done me yet. I only done like Raven and Ashley, and that's what they're gonna look like. That's what they truly look. And the reason why I'm saying this because I know it sounds weird, but literally I was crying while I was away from y'all. It was crying because I heard their voice. Like actually heard their voice. And this time it didn't felt like it was a fluke. And I felt sorry for myself. Yeah, and another thing is, I thought, yeah, and my thing is, it's. I'm sorry, I'm just getting more waterworks from this for this bullshit because I know it's fucking true. It's because of that. That's why I said I'm going to rebuild this book properly, and this time without hurting myself. Because to be honest, I felt like I had no soul. Yeah, even with the constructions, even with taking my time, even with changing the language, even with coloring, they still feel soulless. That's why I told Etio I'm gonna redraw all my shit from the ground up and make it better. That includes every character that I have made. Yeah, and Etio even said it took Etio to say it to me because it's a position that she said herself. She says that at this current time at this point, I'm advanced intermediate, solely diving into professional, but not masters. And she said like this: advanced intermediate, approaching to professional, not yet master. That's what she said, and that's what I believe. So she didn't say pro. She said advanced. She said advanced intermediate, approaching to professional, and she was being honest. And hopefully you can understand that. Because even Keeman said the same thing. Keeman did say that. He was being honest. But that's why at this point it wasn't because of John has no soul in his works anymore. He doesn't have any of that flair that we've been dying to wish. No. The problem is that I've been had no soul as soon as I touched those 3D models. And it took 6 years to learn them shits. But also lose a part of me that was be not okay. And you know what makes it even more funnier is? You know what makes it more funnier is for my people? There was a person named Silverfeather, and she said this out of whim, but she didn't say it to like hurt me or anything. She said it because she was being a friend. She says she missed my traditional stuff. She said she missed that. She said she missed that a lot. And I didn't believe it at first, but it just took some time. And now I'm afraid of asking Ron those questions now because he said to himself that the only thing I saw was the only thing I saw was him in tradition me in digital. But now he sees now that he sees the problem, he goes like, oh, now I see what everybody's talking about. And I'm going like, it really took you that long to realize that. Because to me, when it came down to that conversation, he was saying things that were already getting under my skin, and I was already to a boiling point and tired that I was pissed off. And I was like, bro, just read the fucking book. That's what happened. And the fact that I was already at that boiling point, which by the way should have left. That's why I feel like I should. That's why I feel like I should hung up the group chat, and that was it. Because to be honest, I was the owner of the group chat, so I could have just kicked him out or close the stream in general. Cause I was host the whole time. So in other words, I just stand my own ground. I said what I need to say, and I'm sorry to have to say it because that was not cool. And besides, the only problem that I have with Ron is that like he thinks that critiquing on the fly is going to help, but it's not going to solve all the problems. And that's what he was trying to do on stream instead of doing it in private. It's why I said no backseat in my rules because that's what happens. It's also why I don't say a lot to y'all as well. But like I said, I had no problems with y'all anymore because I know y'all trying to help, and that's the part that I'm trying to listen. Thing is, it's going to take a while, and it's going to take a while. Me to use traditional. So we got both things we got to worry about, and that's why I need to focus on. At this point, I won't be doing any more comics until I'm done with this training. And by the way, we do have a lot. We do have a lot to go through. We have a lot to go through. You know what I mean? Yep. There's a lot of redrawing I do. There's a lot of redrawing I do. I appreciate that. It's just that I wish someone would told me sooner. Yeah. It's why it's also why Knuckles was a little bit of annoyed. Not really. I wouldn't say he's annoyed, but he was a little bit concerned, but also annoyed because he said all the positive. He says I said a lot of positive things about your stuff and everything. Why do you think so negative right now? And I'm going like, dude, when I'm in your streams, you're so infuriated by 3D models that it causes you to whiplash when I say something about it. And when you do whiplash, you get into argument, which I do not like. Yes, I remember like this. I was in a chat one time showing off the work in progress I'm going to do for my group photo, and he would just he was all right. He was all right for a little bit, but the thing about it is that that's why I don't talk to him about it that much because I know how he feels about it, but also he gotta realize that there's a time and place to say that, and it's not on stream. Like that's why when he asked me do I want to collab with him, I said nah, it's too late right now. It's I need to sleep. In actuality, I really didn't want to go because it's it's a thing that I don't know keeps him up at night or something. But yeah. Oh hey G, how you doing? But yeah. It's been a while. Hope you're doing well. You're just chatting up. You're just chatting up right now. Oh, you resting? You was hot outside? Yeah, it was dreading heat over here. What you doing? I've been doing Doing good. Just finished this new character I just made. She's gonna need a full body soon, but that's gonna be later on. And she's part of my world. We just we just finished it. Pretty much good to go. The only thing I will say about my work is that like at least the coloring is consistent now. Yeah. Yep. I finished this character, and she's gonna be ready. She's gonna be ready to go for full body soon. But until then, also hi element. It says it's share chat. Yes, it is share chat. I don't speak. Hold up, you ain't speaking. No, you no. Wow, you got VIP access to get on us. Also, sorry about
Hello?
that.
Can you
No,
still
no,
hear me?
no. I can hear you, but they couldn't hear you at all because the speakers were on default. Were on default.
Oh, Lord have mercy, Dawn. I swear to freaking God. I swear to the Father of the Almighty.
You know what's funny about that? YouTube won't catch this, but Twitch will. Calabasa?
Oh, people are coming in.
Oh Lord.
Oh, you guys, if you guys want to see shirtless, non-binary people, I mean, they're more male, but...
Dab. I must comply.
Oh, you gotta use my Puggy Dappy.
Q. Oh shit.
I need to redraw that in a Piper. Because that's still Jagger. It's called Jagdab. Somebody honked outside and it made the dogs go off. Yeah, because
Yeah, it is. Yeah, when people let's put it like this. When people dab, they do this, but when they dab, they do this.
You're delayed.
I don't talk about it.
That ain't a proper dab. Dapper is a style back in the Mafia days, I believe. I don't know the proper dates. Dapper. That is very dapper.
Yes, Ichi. That's exactly what we mean. That's exactly the meme I'm talking about. Yes. Yes, of course. You're welcome. You're very welcome. The wire is itchy.
Doing all the crystal freckles and the deer mark, the
So
deer freckles.
I feel like doing Nebula, but I believe I should see that for next time. Because I did drew her. No, I did drew her, but the way she came out,
You mean draw her? You mean draw her?
shit.
You said drew her.
Shit, I forgot my grammar. My bad. My workplace used to like an 8-year-old. It have like an 8-year-old employee, and all his worrying just confused me. The drip rigs and other stuff I don't remember. Oh wow!
Oh, my brother has his new term that him and his friends like to use now. It's called tough. And I'm like, what the heck is that? And they go, it means cool. And I'm like, not in my generation.
I have to play IQ 147 on you. That ain't a new word. That's an old word. Tough is an old word.
Tough meaning cool has been around, and I didn't know it.
Yes. When somebody said, "Oh, that's tough," it's cool. People
oh God. My brother says it all the time.
Yeah, it's not a new word. I know that word since the day he was born. Okay, yeah. Let me show you what the old nipple looked like. Or no. See, this was one I did, which is actually not bad. This one I did, but I'm gonna redo it. Cause I do like it, but I'm gonna make it a little bit more better than what I have right now.
It could be a little cleaner.
Yep, it could be a little bit cleaner. Plus, it's messy as hell. Look at all this. Look at all these shapes.
All the sketchy.
Yep.
Those clouds.
Don't talk about the clouds. I don't want to talk about them.
They look so fake. They look like somebody. They look like somebody trying to attempt to make a cloud with those cotton, like the spider webs, whatever that cotton stuff.
I never understood cloud biology because we learned in school there were no clouds. No clouds. I mean, they look like clouds, but they were no clouds because these clouds in real life look different. But yeah, I'm gonna say it's for tomorrow. So it's 8:30 tomorrow. Right now, I'm just chatting up about them, which I can't see the process though. Let me show you the process. Just excellent VG. There we go. Oh, that's a little too fast. Do it in bursts. Also, you about to see how fast those changes hair colors.
So Tuesday at 10:30 is my haircut appointment.
It's
At a new hair salon I've never been to. Not Great Clips, because you get what you pay for at Great Clips. Yeah, I needed a haircut. My hair was getting too chaotic. I need it thinned out because my hair's so thick. I mean, I'm paying like $26, but
So that was 1 minute and 30 seconds. Mine's always what?
mine always splay. You mean split? I don't know what splay is.
Wait, do you mean split?
Oh, split. Yes, split. I know what split is. I did not know what splay was. I was like, well, wait a minute.
It's a whole new word.
I mean, I may be tired, but like they go messy and frizzy at the end. Yeah. My hair never gets that way. I just get really hot with my very thick hair. My bangs get super long. If I have to start using headbands and hair clips in my hair, that's when I know it's time for me to go to the hairstylist. And there is a rule on that hairstylist page saying, do not wash your hair before you come in. Cause they give you a hair shampoo and stuff. And I guess some chemicals in certain shampoos will affect hair, and they want to see your hair before you shampoo it.
Yep, this looks great.
Yep, good thing I told you to change her hair color.
Yeah, I read about mess me up.
And good thing I told you to get rid of the netting.
Yeah.
Yep. It comes included in my my package I bought. Great Clips don't offer it with the basic cut. It's an extra charge, which is freaking stupid.
So-called cheap. All right, so I'm gonna. Okay, so you know what her name is though, Autumn?
No.
Lalush Vanaka. Lalush Vanaka.
Welcome back.
Oh, wait, no door. You heard it?
All right, that one. Lalosh Vanaka.
Lalush.
Lalush
Vanaka.
Vanaka.
Yep.
Say that 10 times fast.
Do it. Yep.
Right.
Yep, we are
Sounds
done
like
here.
when you say the Banaka part, it may sound like you're saying vodka.
I mean, there's a thing that if I go to a local place and I just want a haircut, it usually just costs about $20. But if I want the extra stuff like hairs and conditionally, it's usually about 50 from it.
That is expensive.
$70. It's crazy. That's expensive. California pricing. You know what? I believe it. I believe it. Yeah, I believe that. Yeah. Trying to figure out. I'm still trying to figure out something. If she's going to be a Diabolos, ancient Diabolos. Oh fuck! That's creating never elders. God. And in the Lelouch. Okay. Ancient motherfuckers. So that means does Kanako get ancient? Do all the species get ancient elders?
Yep.
What?
Gotta make it even.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. And we'll get some. That means we about to get some dogs. I mean, bad thing. Dang, because that means it gets the whole world a better view of what the old days look like.
Background lore. Like, it gives more background lore.
Yep.
You're basically becoming like Lord of the Rings, because do you know how much background lore Game of Thrones and Lord of the Rings have?
How much?
Well, a lot. There's like books upon books about like background lore.
Well, at least I know now I'm on Lord Rings level.
I mean, Harry Potter. Look at Harry Potter. Harry Potter has a deep world building thing.
You know what's actually crazy though? You know what's just crazy that actually doesn't bother me at all? I'm not afraid of having a whole world of women in my book.
Yeah, you're basically like that typical manga of a harem. You're like a harem manga.
I don't know. Shit.
Okay.
You said the hair. You said the care package. That was got stretch. Pause check. Wow.
Oh.
So enough points for the care package. Shit.
I am sure the Dumbadore's pricing is pretty similar though for a haircut. If you go through somewhere professional.
Yeah. I mean, mine's about 75 off rip. I get my hair done, and get trimmed, and get it curled.
I think that's why it costs you so much, though.
Yeah.
Because you get all that stuff done.
Yeah, it's reasonable.
Care package gives hydrate, stretch, and posture check.
I'm getting water.
Oh, Calabaza is saving for your sketchbook showcase, by the way. Yeah, I told you Calabaza is gonna save for that sketchbook showcase.
My Calabasas. Oh my god, you guys are saving that shit. Yeah. Yeah, all the races again are getting ancient ones. This is gonna rock my world.
Literally.
Missouri.
I mean, look at how many gods and goddesses and ancient beings there are on Earth in different religions.
Yeah. That's why I believe that we're not fully Christian, because we have so many beliefs in other nations that like that's why they're forming what they're becoming. And that's why like I respect this why I respect religion because Because in a way, in a sense, you call my soul weave thing of religion too, because of how it's tied to healing, understanding yourself, and very spiritual
It's
stuff.
almost like a what is it called? A spin-off of like witchcraft, because witchcraft ain't really as evil as people have it out to be. If you really look into what Wiccan is, it's not as evil as people turn it out to be. People go, oh, witchcraft, big bad. But they're one with the earth. They actually they believe in crystals, bringing different things. Like you can have a crystal for creativity. Like I have a candle that is supposed to be for like Itchy said, Wiccan is basically a practice of respecting nature and stuff. Yeah, so it's not really as bad as Christians put it out to be, because that was a Christian thing. I think that they believed that Wiccan was big bad. That's why my grandma down in Florida literally said, when I was loving Harry Potter, he was like, "You are a sinner. You like witchcraft." And I'm like, Lord have mercy.
Yeah, it's why like nowadays when someone goes like, "Oh, you drawing demons and shit," I'm like,
technically we're all sinners. Why? Like, we're all sinners.
We're all sinners now. Hold up now. You may have masturbated somewhere else, but you better shut that tongue. I don't a few hands when I see them. That ain't funny. I know what you did what you know square. Mm-hmm. Yeah, because honestly, like this is why I try to respect religion at this point, because that goes to all religions in general, because not much other than that. You know, my mom said this: Satanism ain't really ain't that bad unless you do some blood magic shit. And half my family is actually agnostic. I mean, I may believe in higher power, but I don't believe in these so-called rights of other people.
I don't believe in that you have to go to church to believe in God.
Yeah.
That's my stance on it. I think church is basically a cult at this point.
And we have to,
people made it like that. People made it that way. And if you don't conform to looking like everybody else, you are looked down upon in a church. Like, and I'm like, that's why I'm like, I feel like, should I be able to believe in God and believe and read the book and not,
which is paragraph.
The reason they started the witchcraft equal bad is because a lot of religious leaders at the time were threatened by local folks going for remedies they don't accept as Christian-like behavior. Therefore, make a statement. It's bad to have people on your side to help ostracize the other folks, normal playbook, and most conquering new lands in place. Yeah. The only thing I would honestly say, if you don't read the book, I mean, that's all you. But the last chapter is what we're going through right now.
I know. I saw so many flies outside. I was like, oh my God, it's actually happening. The insects were moving.
Yeah, because even I know my mom had said one time that she believes It feels like it. The last chapters. Yeah, my mom has even said that she believes that our weather's going to flip one day, where we're going to get up here in Ohio, we're going to get a lot of hot weather during the wintertime, and you guys are going to get our snow.
Yeah,
like Florida's going to get our snow.
That actually is possible. That actually is possible because knowing that we're getting heat right now, it may flip a few minutes because I know for a fact that when it gets really cold outside, it's almost freezing.
Yeah, like global warming is a real thing, and you know who pulled us out of that little thing that they were doing in like the world global warming thing. He pulled us out of that.
Okay, it just said something again.
Cali with snow is rare. I mean, we get snow on mountaintops, but with full on snow in my area, it's near impossible, unless you are in Northern California, like Tahoe. Yeah, and they are saying that Hawaii may go underwater. I mean, they just had a freaking hurricane not too long ago. Wasn't it like hurricane there? I think they're going through one currently or something like that. There was a hurricane Lala going on. Yeah, Hawaii not doing well. Yeah, I know. And I go, do you believe in global warming now?
Yeah, because the problem is that people don't get is that this is basic revelation. Like this is basic revelation. But and to tell you the truth, you know why it's revelation? Because you're the stink shit was that a joke. And you're the snake shit was that a joke.
Japan made a freaking anime that freaking stated how they were gonna lose their freaking country. Like they made that one anime. I forgot what it was called. It was a really good one too. It was the end of the world thing where Japan went underwater.
Yeah.
And I could see that happening too. Unfortunately. Because the world used to be one big continent at the beginning of time. Then it broke off. That's what we learned in science class. How the world was born. Oh, I heard about that anime called Japan Sinks. I haven't watched it. Yeah, that's what it was called.
Oh, God,
I watched it.
I know that one too, because it looked the two kids trying to survive.
Yeah, and because they lost their mom and dad. No, wait. They lost their mom and dad.
Yeah.
And they're basically living out on their own. Trying to survive. And I'm not saying that's spoilers or not. I may have remembered that wrong.
Yep.
So don't quote me on that.
It was on there. It was on there. Yeah, that's what it's gonna do. And basically, like another thing is like the democracy in like some nations as well is also getting like changed as well because it turns out that like some of the good news that we don't get on the news are being false because I went on Instagram and looked up good news on Instagram, and it turns out there's a lot of good things happening on the other side, but also there is so much lies coming through the TV that it's like, what the frick?
Did you know that China actually filters what their people see?
Yes,
that is a real thing. And in Japan, people come from America over there to see like the old abandoned spots because there's a lot of it. And they said that people are still on Windows 98 back there. Like they're on an old version software of Windows because they're like they have media control. And Windows had to give them the software because in America we're on Windows 11 now, and so we're more modern, even though Japan's more modern, which makes no sense to me why they're on a Windows 98 server.
Yeah. I mean, to tell you the truth, some our computers are on Windows 80, still on Windows 86.
Yeah, but the security updates aren't there really.
Yep.
Like Windows will give security updates for Japan and all that because of how they are with the older software.
Yeah, sometimes Japan prefers old software. Yeah, that's gotta be true too, because they do preserve old shit a lot.
I mean, we still don't have official soundtracks of Nintendo games, which is freaking bullcrap, but that's just me.
I really don't want you to do that now.
For example, Animal Crossing doesn't really have an official OST. People literally had to go in and rip the songs from the game.
Yeah, and those songs are really good.
I use them as backgrounds for my streams.
Yeah.
That's true. Yep.
Yeah. But you also gotta realize as well is that knowing that Windows is doing a lot of stuff, so it's just Microsoft, you gotta put to this mindset of like, oh, everything's moving, but old stuff's still coming. Because I'll be fair, if we was on old stuff before that, we probably would have been better. Because right now the future ain't looking so great. Well, with this new technology. If it
ain't broke, don't fix or change. I actually liked how Windows 98 started up. I like that Windows screen.
Screen I like Windows 8 screen when you gotta pull it down and stuff. So he's able to pull it down.
And I like the music software that it came with. You remember the one thing in Windows 98 where you could play music and had them lines and it would follow the music.
Oh yeah, those things.
This Windows does not have that. And I also remember the pinball, the fake pinball.
It's still working. No, Itchy. Old Windows 98 and old Windows 8 were very different back then because they actually had style. But the fact that we move on to 9 and 10 and 11, it just feels like we just making a bunch of copies.
Well, and also, what is it? It's just like PlayStation 2. I loved PlayStation 2 startup. Ever since then, I did not like how PlayStation did their startup. It looked much more plainer. They cared more back then. It's from what I looked at. It looks like they cared more.
And also, Xbox was cared too because Xbox, when we first saw that we saw the 360, I believe that's when they cared. That's when they cared.
PlayStation 2 was my favorite startup screen.
Yeah.
With the towers in it, and it actually showed your memory storage and stuff, I think it was. Those towers represented how many games you had on your system.
Yeah, remember the GameCube when you had them save files and it was in your save cartridge. You could just when you see it.
I don't think I had a Game of Cube. I only had a Sega, I think.
That's all good. GameCube.
PS1, yeah, PS1 was pretty good too. I had Buzz Lightyear. I remember that game. I don't know why I remember that game, but the PS1 Buzz Lightyear. It had the black back.
What? Yeah, Sega Starlight was cute. Yeah, Sega Starlight was cute.
Nowadays it feels like they don't care as much. Like PlayStation 5, I heard, has the PS2, like a similar PS2 screen. Like the sound.
I know what you're talking about because I forgot Sega did change their intro to when it is Sega. Now it's like, I'm like, Jake, what are you doing?
Yeah, but PlayStation 5 has a similar thing to PS2, I believe. Because I think people were saying it's very similar.
Yeah.
But it's not the same feeling. I'm like, why can't you just update, like modernize the PS2 startup system? Just modernize that for the PS5.
My only gripe is that, and I thought about it so far of why they did that. I thought about it so far why they did that, but it just turns out that when I look at PlayStation now all I see is Sony. All I see
is corporate greed. That's literally all I see is corporate greed.
Yeah, all I see is Sony, and all I see is bad decisions coming from Sony. And I'm like, BS. And then Xbox doing it too, and I'm like, this is why I switched to PC. That's why the Steam Deck might just kill them both. Because
you can play PlayStation on PC if you use a simulator. There is a modern day Minesweeper. They are still making Minesweeper.
Yeah, I was gonna say there is a modern day Minesweeper. I know that for sure. Minesweeper was the G.
98 Windows 98 Minesweeper was good. It jump scared me.
I jump scared you.
That was nightmares.
Well, how jump scared you?
As a kid.
Well, how jump scared you?
Whenever I got the bomb, I jumped.
Right.
I think it had sound, and I think I had headphones. And every single time that there was a bomb go, and it made me jump.
One thing I realized that when it came to Sega, I knew Sega cared when it didn't make you feel like oh, this is just another cash grab. And one thing I know about other games as well, like, because all the cool anime games were on PlayStation. Let's be honest. And like you can't, and most of the games you can't even play anymore because they're so old. And also, not gonna lie, it's gonna be hard to get them back.
There's some games that will forever remain on PS2 and never see the light of day again because those companies closed down.
Yep, exactly, Ichi. And that was my problem. That was my problem with PlayStation in whole. Like, I know they was trying to do good, good before, but after I heard what they did about the digital software shit, I'm just like, toxic.
Wait, was that the thing that everyone's talking about? That if PlayStation were to close, if their online store were to close, you would lose your games?
Or not only that, but also they weren't going to make digital disc anymore, and now every company is rebelling on them for boycott.
Oh, because we were just starting to get back them fancy boxes too.
I know. Yeah, now it's like PlayStation. You don't even know what you're talking about anymore at this point. You just dig yourself a bigger hole than usual. And that was a problem. That was literally my problem. PlayStation to me was good when PS2 and PS3 was out. I always played KH2 on PlayStation 2 or 3. I don't know which one. Oh no, I was playing something. But as soon as if servers go down, you can't multiplayer. If servers go down, games you purchase online but wasn't downloaded at the same time means no longer wow. So memory is the god right now, but it's so expensive. You gotta be kidding me.
Just like with the PS3, like as soon as I remember when the security updates stopped happening, the Sims just stopped working for me.
Yeah.
Because it's an online game.
And it's all that I really hate about modern technology. It's that you have to upgrade because that shit will shut down. I'm like, oh. And you know this the Windows 13? Did you know there was Windows 13 they can search for on their store? That you can install?
13?
Yeah, Windows 13, not joking. My granddad literally told me there was Windows 13 out. Yeah, already ahead. Yeah, I was like, I can't see nothing at this point. So, like I didn't like I didn't like how I was. No, no, like I was. I didn't like how I was back then when I was playing the Wii all the time because if I would have got a PlayStation 3 over the Wii, I would have had it. But the thing is, that Wii kept me up above water. That really did. It really did. And fun fact, you can still play on that? Like, did you know you can still play on it and mod it too?
I did not know you could still play on that because I thought that they ended updates on that.
No. That's the only reason why I hate modern technology. Because the Wii, if you still had the Wii, you won't have the store to the Wii. You won't have the Wii store, but you will have all the games you want. You can play on there because it's not digital.
It just doesn't update. Yeah, it just won't update.
Yeah, it doesn't update. That's all. That's all you don't get. It doesn't update. It still runs meanwhile updates. Nice, itchy, nice. Yeah, my sister's been going on a treasure hunt to find all our games again, and she basically almost found all the games.
Now, if I could get a Sega right now without spending an arm and a leg, that'd be great.
I actually got a Sega Genesis.
Because that was my childhood.
Yeah, I got
Before my dad gave it to my uncle, and he destroyed everything.
We crashed out.
I don't know.
So I'm gonna be rating you soon. I'm rating you now. So thank you everybody for join today's stream. Hope you all had a good time, good day. I'm gonna rate Autumn real quick, and also I'm gonna show off and get some eat. But I'm still gonna be in the stream together. I'm just gonna get some food and give her Autumn her numbers. Well, I appreciate you, and I hope you have a good day. We'll be back soon. Also, you want to cover raid call, remember you can, but we don't have a proper raid call right now. That's all we got.